missed it, we did at part one of the very basics that you need for welding protection. Now we're going to go into a little bit more advanced gear that would be helpful. A good grinder. This one has a buffing wheel, one of these flappy disc wheels. Love those. You can have a regular grinding wheel also. A plugged-in type grinder also. It's very handy. But I love the battery ones because they're nice and easy to get around with. Some magnets of some sort to help hold your work in place. These are nice because you can move them around to hold work at different angles. I have them I'm in a variety of different clamps. These got wide range of adjustment. These ones are more set, but if you got a continuous size, they work really well. You got speed ones, but they don't hold quite as tight. Different reaches in length and size. You can go from a handheld wire brush to wire brush on a drill, or they make wire brushes for the grinder. And then as we keep advancing and getting more specialty stuff, we do a lot of fences and stuff. So made up some custom clamps for putting our ground wire on the round pipe for fencing. And or on 2 posts, you can put the cross piece of pipe down on top of these so it doesn't slide. You can have these guides that will show you the shape on the top of a post to lay a top piece across, so you can mark it out. So you can do 45s, 22s, straight lines, and this is pipe specific and not just anything. Quickly marking things on your pipe if you're doing pipe work. So this is a few more advanced type tools that we use around here. This is a quick description of the differences between MIG and stick welding. Stick welding, we use these rods that are consumable as you're welding. They burn down and then you change out to a new one. For this project, we're going to use 6011 rods, and that's the type of the rod and metal and flux on it. The first number is the strength of the rod. On some projects that need a higher strength rod, we'll use a 70-18. For doing our fencing work, we'll use a 60-10 rod. Tends to burn on the used oil field pipe that we use a little bit better than the other rods. And usually you have a clamp that looks like this that you put your rods in. You can put them at different angles depending on how you're welding. A MIG welder, and this machine or this box will do both for me. The MIG welder is a wire gun that the wire comes out, and the wire spool is how it's inside here. So this one's nice because it's just continually welding if you want to. We run gas with it, this wire, but you can get this wire without gas and do a flex core MIG welding. And so that's the major difference between the two welders. This one can be turned down to weld thinner material. With the stick welder, you can get thinner rods to do that and turn it down, but it's a little bit more difficult to weld thinner material.